I'm sorry. Tell us your first name here and what kind of motorcycle do you have here?
My name's Jake. Everybody calls me Pete. Worked on bikes my whole life. This is a 61 Pan. This is my father's. This is my stepfather's bike.
This is your stepfather's bike?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, really nice bike there. Harley Davidson.
I think he's had that since he was 25 years old or so. He still owns it to this day. This is my bike. It's a 73 Shovelhead.
This is your bike? Wow. Okay, now where'd you get this motorcycle?
This is my father's bike.
Oh, he passed it on to you?
He passed it on to me, and I just continue to ride it, keep it as it is, take care of it, and haul ass, have fun.
So did you basically just get involved with motorcycles because your dad was kind of into them and you kind of followed his way, basically?
My parents owned a motorcycle shop before I was ever thought to have been a mistake. I grew up into it, and still do it.
Really?
That's all I know, that's what I like.
Okay, now it's a nice motorcycle. Very nice motorcycle.
Telling you nice. I cried when that record came. Whiskey, I thought.
What's the farthest you've ever traveled in this thing? How many miles? I mean, you ever do any road trips or anything like that?
This one, no. I've never left the state on this bike. Now another one, we've rode all the way to Tennessee. About the farthest I've ever rode.
Well, I don't know if you know this movie, Easy Rider.
What is it?
I don't know if you ever know this movie. There's an old movie called Easy Rider.
Oh yeah, everybody knows that movie.
Yeah.
Any motorcycle.
Jack Nicholson, Peter Fonda, and all them. Have you ever done something like that where you want to travel across the country on a motorcycle?
Have I?
Yeah, you want to do something like that, like travel across the country.
I haven't. I will eventually.
Well, I know it's kind of. I was going to say you probably outline your possible trip. Where would you want to go? Is there a place you have your eyes set on?
You know, I think Route 66 would be kind of cool.
Oh. You know,
I don't know. Never really anywhere in particular, but maybe California.
California?
Yeah.
That's quite a travel. I mean, how long does these motorcycles last, miles-wise? You know?
Well, it depends on how you take care of it. Reputation for being oil leakers and smokers, and you always got to work on them, but it's that kind of bike. You know, it's what you like, it's what you want to do.
Now,
if you want something easy to ride, go get you a Honda, press the button, and take off and ride. But that's a Honda.
Okay, now your dad had this for a long time. Have you ever driven this one?
He won't let me.
Oh, he won't let you?
No, he won't let me. One day, maybe.
After he's dead, probably.
We just had this conversation as soon as we pulled up. I said, so you gonna let me ride that on the way home? You can ride this. He said, no. I said, oh, damn it.
After he's dead, you could have it, probably.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Anyway, but it's a really nice car. It's a really nice motorcycle, though. But I mean, have you ridden on this with your dad? I mean, like when you were a kid or something, did you like hold on to his back or whatever, and you guys rode on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That bike's changed. It's changed its look quite a bit over the years. I mean, it's looked like this for probably, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years. It's been pretty much set up just like that. But before, it was, it had scallops. It was like a purple, like a light purple. It had a two-up seat, you know, for a passenger.
Yeah.
It never had a fairing on the front of it. It just changed its look, but for the most part, I mean, it's all, you know, it's done a lot. This is an electric start motorcycle now. That never was produced electric start. This bike was. He's made it electric start because he can't kickstart them anymore.
Right.
That's how it came from the factory, was kickstart only. Like this bike, I've got a kicker on it. I can kickstart this bike, which I do for the most part.
Yeah.
And that's what that is right there. Most people ask me what that is. They've never seen it. Nobody knows what that is because it's just this day and age. Everything has a button. You hit a button and you start it and you go. So it's a refined crowd to ride a Harley.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth. Not everybody can have one. Not everybody can ride one.
Okay, well, you know, what was your first memory? I mean, were you scared when you first rode on a bike with your dad when you held on to him?
No.
No, you were scared of?
Yeah. I grew up around my whole life. It was just like I thought everybody did it.
Because you is something that a kid kind of has to adapt to because you have no, like, nothing around you like a car. So, you know.
No, just hold on.
Okay, well, what's like, have you ever had, what's like the funniest experience you had on a motorcycle? Where's the funniest place you've been to?
Oh, I tell you what, there's a show that they put off in Louisville, Kentucky. It's called Beatersville.
Yeah.
And Beatersville, they show a lot of nostalgic rat rods, classic stuff, old stuff, and that's a really fun show. And I took my other bike, I had another bike, rode it down there, put it in the show, and it was just a lot of fun because you get to see whoever builds whatever, they just bring it in. And I built that bike from scratch. It was just amazing to see how many people were interested in something I pieced together.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot of fun, and we got a little wild, a little reckless, you know, just to do it. It was pretty fun, you know, and of course riding with all your friends and hauling ass and doing 100 mile an hour wherever you go. Something about it.
What was the scariest, have you ever had it, what was like the scariest experience you had on a motorcycle?
Crashing.
Okay, well, how was that like? What happened?
Ran into the back of a car that was driving in reverse down the wrong side of the road.
Oh, Jesus. So he was at fault.
Oh yeah, it was a 16-year-old girl.
Oh, okay,
driving
teenager.
down the road on her phone in reverse.
Just got her driver's license.
Yeah, if she even had, probably. So I was lucky enough that I had seen her kind of coming, and I just basically locked my brakes up and slid it sideways and slid up under the back of her car, and basically stopped her. And when I seen that she was on her phone, I grabbed it out of her hand and smashed it. Got my bike out from under the car, and it was a little bit beat up, but I rode it home. Cost her a phone. But yeah, I was okay. I was lucky, you know, but everybody,
Yeah.
everybody wrecks.
Yeah.
It just happens.
So you got no injuries or anything from it, right?
No, I'm all right. I've been burnt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but everybody gets burnt.
Yeah, well, that's good. You were not injured now.
Always wear boots and always wear long pants.
Thank you, bud.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too.
My buddy's house.